Good evening, and thank you for joining us. We're here tonight in the home of Joe Rosati, entrepreneur and spokesperson for the Dead. Record numbers of the Dead have been showing up to vote this year, and most of the Dead support has been for Hillary Clinton. Joe, why are so many of your demographic voting Hillary?
Well, Scott, first of all, thank you for having me on the show. It's a pleasure to be here. And it's funny you should ask. You know, my entire life, I voted strictly Republican. But ever since my death, and for the last 50 years, I've been an ardent Democrat.
Yes, but why the large turnout for Hillary?
Well, Scott, just look at her. I mean, she's in touch with our issues. The falling down, the seizures, the flies. And her husband, Bill, he's practically one of us. And it's not only us. I mean, ever since Ted Cruz dropped out of the race, the vampires are flocking to her.
I can see your point. Do you feel like your voice as a minority is being heard on the many issues that you face being dead?
Well, Scott, I mean, the relations are improving, but there's always problems. Just last week, I went shopping for an anniversary cake made of brains for my wife for our anniversary. And every bakery I went to, I was denied. I mean, it's just how it is. It's part of it. It's just a fact of death.
That's unfortunate. Getting back to Hillary, many Americans have concerns that Hillary has a reputation for being a war hawk, and with the tensions in Syria and the rising conflict with Russia, they feel that things could escalate.
Be it war or nuclear radiation, it doesn't really affect us.
Hillary's been criticized for her pledge to raise taxes. This clearly doesn't seem to have much of an impact on dead voters. Your thoughts?
Well, Scott, you can only be sure about two things, and that is death and taxes. But I will tell you that if Hillary is elected, we'll be coming in droves for the next election.
Well, that's for sure, and that's all the time we have. Thank you, Joe. Up next, George Soros, alive or dead? After the break.